The Mad Max movie was created by George Miller and Cory Barlog in 1979. The video games which were created were based on the original movie Mad Max. The movie was a great phenomenon in the 1980s. The digital game had to be made to create more craze around Mad Max. There have been about 4 games of Mad Max which were cancelled because of several reasons, such as Mad Max Autorama due to wrong target audience as they were children. Second video game created by Mindscape called Mad Max Asylum, which was not released because it was too similar to the original movie, Mad Max, and Miller disagreed to let it out. Warner Bros. Bought the license, but the developer of the game is Avalanche Studio, which created the Mad Max game. Revenue generated was $3.2 billion for the last game released in 2015. The game had a good success on PS4 and PC, and even Xbox. Mad Max NES can be played on Nintendo, but it did. Max is a wild person who has lost his wife and daughter, and he does not have anything left to hold on to. He has to survive using the wasteland, and he runs with his companion Chumbucket who helps him defeat enemies with a hook. The enemies all have the same physiques as they are bald and painted white, unlike the bosses who are more bulk and wear masks. The objectives are to make Mad Max stronger, upgrade his car, and beat bosses. The game has a little mixture of GTA because of the level of violence present in the game due to freedom. There are some ground rules which have to be respected in the game, and although you can play freely, the game will be finished when the story mode is over. The game is very immersive because players will be into the game as it reminds them of the movie Mad Max Fury Road, because there are some scenes which are exactly the same as the movie, where Max is in the wasteland and is killing a bunch of enemies. They will also have to put themselves in the shoes of Max because he is in the wasteland, and in order to survive, he has to eat and gain health, and so that can be done by killing animals such as lizards or birds, or finding plants along the game. Another aspect will be the music, which is very uprising, thrilled, and scary, and this will keep players awake and immersed. In the game, Max will need to battle bosses, and in each level, bosses are stronger, so they will fight till 15 bosses are dead. There are some parachutes which can be used in the game to explore creepy places in the desert. The game is a way to escape reality. Target audiences are from mostly 15 to 25-year-olds. Players who love driving the game are lucky as they can race against enemies in Max V8 car. The best experience is how players will manage to survive in Max's situation. At the start of the game, Max has a basic shirt, which means that in the game he's not strong, but as he fights in the game, he gets to upgrade his shirt and everything which goes along. Even his physique changes was a bigger beer. You show the identity of people will change. Weapons such as sniper, shotgun, or any tool which Max can be used. The graphics in the game is 1080 pixel, and players can see every detail in the game. Players want to see Max become furious, and they are satisfied with his way of fighting. This is a soul game. There are not so much things to do in the game except the story mode, beat out guys in the game. There is somehow interaction of the computer characters who seek the help of Max. There have been a lot of people liking the game, so much that they write comments such as "See you in Valhalla," and moreover there are some cosplay which shows how people love Mad Max and they engage with the video game. There have been many positive comments on the last Mad Max game.